Hey, this is the Valentine's Day edition at the Be Creative Stamping blog. I am Tom Shia, the husband of Tammy Shia, and I wanted to show you the man, the real man makes cards. This is so easy. It comes in a nice black box so nobody knows what you're getting, okay? Which is very important for us guys. This is really important stuff though, but it's really kind of cool. This is the stamp pad. It's probably the most complicated thing ever, which is why it was probably created by a woman. And you have to push it out. You bring it back like this, and then you slide it in like that until it clicks. And then your stamp pad's open. Don't touch it. You'll get ink all over your hands, which I already did once. It comes with a nice sticker that you can put on the back of any card or on your box if you want to. It comes with a thing called instructions, which we don't need because we are guys. Comes with a nice set of cards and envelopes. And the beauty part about these cards, this is so cool. It's different styles right here in the pack. And the back is different than the front. See? So you can actually stamp either side. Doesn't make any difference. It's the greatest. Okay. Then the other thing it comes with is these nice stamps. This is the one I'm going to use most often, I think. But it also has a thank you stamp. Well, that's backwards. Still backwards. And it has a thing that you can have a blank in it so that you can write in it whatever you want. And it has a special occasion stamp. Of course, all the words are backwards. They're forward when you get them on the stamp. And then my wife was kind enough to let me use a couple of her markers. I've got real red, as opposed to like the regular red the rest of us guys know of, and black, that's called basic black. Again, anyways, you know that a woman came up with this since it's so complicated. Okay, but this part is easy. It's easy to make a card. And so what I'm going to show you is I'm going to make a really quick Valentine's Day card for my wife. I'm just looking through here. Let's see which one is best one to use for Valentine's Day. The ink pad is a gray in color. It's called Basic Gray. Why they just don't say it's gray is beyond me. But this looks like a good one. So we're going to set the rest of this stuff aside, and we're going to concentrate on this card. Now you see this special paper here. You can get this special paper from your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, who's usually the lady, or you could just ask your wife to give you some, all right? But don't tell her why. She doesn't need to know. The beauty of the black box. She never knows what's going on, which is the way us guys like it. Now, since this is Valentine's Day, I guess I should make a nice card. So I'm just going to set the card down here on the paper, the special paper. And you could add stuff to the cards, like my wife gave me this stamp, heart stamp. I don't know how to use this thing. I guess I could stamp a heart out of something. But we're just going to make a basic card because that doesn't come in the kit. This stuff comes in the kit. So, since this is a special occasion, we're going to put that on the back of the card. All right? And so all you do is when you get your ink pad, you don't press it. Okay? Because if you press it, you get too much ink on the thing. So, you just sort of tap it on there. Hopefully this will come out. I haven't tried this yet. Oh, by the way, these are already on the block, so it makes it real easy to do. But you just press it down. You just sort of tap it down here a couple of times, gets a little bit of ink on there, and then my wife would say you have to center it in the card, and then you push it down. And let's see if it comes out. Ah, yes, just like any guy would do. This is fantastic. All right, so that's on the back of the card. Special occasion. It's actually going to be the front of the card because when you open up the envelope, that's what you're going to see. Okay, and then on this side, I'm just going to simply use my other stamp. See, the stamp has things on both sides, see? So the special occasion stamp has this blank thing in there, so I can write whatever I want on here, which is fantastic for us guys because, like, we don't usually know. So I'm going to turn this a little bit, and then I'm going to just press it down a couple of times, tap it on the pad, make sure it's all inked up, and we're going to center it there. And let's see if it comes out like any good guy's stamp would come out. Yeah! Okay, so now I've got that in there, and then I'm going to take, because it's Valentine's Day, I'm going to use the Real Red. This is the Real Red marker that your wife will have in her set, no doubt, and it has a nice tip to it. And I guess I ought to put love here since it's Valentine's Day. I love... It writes kind of weird. The tip is very, very soft. And as you can see, my writing is fantastic. Okay? And I'm going to write her name up here. And I would draw a heart, but I'm a lousy drawer. And that's it. The card is done. Isn't that fantastic? So this is how you make the card. We're going to do one more real quick because I have a daughter that's away at school. So I'm going to make her a Valentine's Day card on my own Stampin' Up set. So we're going to do the same thing. We're using a different colored card this time. I think I'm going to go with brown because I think the color will show up better. And we're going to do the same type of thing, only it's going to be just a little bit different because it's Valentine's Day and it's my oldest daughter. So, first thing I'm going to do is get the special occasion stamp again. And we're going to try this again. And you just have to tap it down. They tell me that's all you got to do is tap it down a couple of times to get the ink on it. Okay. And then we're going to center it on the card. Push it down. And... there we go! Unbelievable. That one actually came out much better. All right, and then we turn it over. Okay, this one has lines in it. You might not be able to see that, but it has sort of like pinstripes on it. And this being my oldest daughter, let's see. I think I'm going to write a little bit more on this one. So what we're going to do is we're going to write. I'm going to put down what I want to write first. Oh, that's a nice tip on that one. This tip here is different than the other tip. There's one tip's a felt type marker, and the other side looks like a harder, like a more of a pen type of a marker. So I'm gonna write on here, happy. It's not coming out very well, so it looks like I'm gonna have to go back to the felt tip marker here. Happy, and then I'm going to use this little stamp here. You'll see what it comes out to, I hope. Just tap it a couple of times. Yeah! Gosh darn. Valentine's Day. Love, Dad. And I'll send that to my daughter. And look at that. It took me what? 10 minutes tops? 5 minutes probably to make these 2 cards for my loved ones. So remember guys, just get the black box. Easy to do. Piece of cake. Comes with these easy to use stamps. And of course, if you want to steal any stamps from your wife and use those, not a problem. I don't think she'll even know it. But just take them, use them. You can get different color pads. For Valentine's Day, you might want to get a red or something of that nature, or some kind of pink. They probably have a special name for that, like, you know, flamingo pink. But, you know, you can use whatever you want. Just talk to your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and we'll see you next time.